The topic is trash. The people are garbage. Welcome to Trash Talk. Okay. And my name is Han, your host, and with me we have a very special guest, Dookie. Welcome to the
Hello, hello,
show.
hello. Thank you for having me every single time.
And and we have an extra special guest this week too. It's Dom. Welcome to the show, Dom.
Hello, good night. How are you?
Hey. Good, good, good.
I'm good.
But yeah, Dom, why don't you introduce yourself a little bit?
Okay, first of all, you can call me Dom. I'm from Indonesia. I'm a former basketball player and I'm working as in a company right now. Yeah, what do you want to
Okay.
know about me?
Yeah, okay. We'll talk about what we want to know later. You can listen to our podcast on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and many others for our 5 latest episodes, basically. And all of our episodes are available on YouTube from episode 1. Today, actually, by the time of this recording, we have a very unfortunate news that, Chadwick Boseman just passed away. He's a very inspirational man. He's most known for his role as Black Panther in the Marvel Universe. Dom, were you a fan of Chadwick Boseman?
Kind of. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
he's my one of the superhero that I like.
Mm-hmm.
Wakanda forever.
Right, right, right. Everybody knows that catchphrase,
Yeah.
Wakanda forever. Don't you know it also, Dookie?
Yeah, of course. It was the best. It was
But
the hype sentence when the Black Panther came out.
exactly, exactly. Once
Oh,
Black
I
Panther came on, everybody starts saying Wakanda forever every time.
I heard Chadwick Boseman died from cancer. I think he was
Yeah,
battling
Right.
cancer.
intestine
Mm-hmm.
cancer, right?
People were
Yeah.
making fun of
Something like.
him because he was so thin, and now
Yeah.
he died because he was battling
Mm-hmm.
cancer all this time. May he rest in
Right.
peace.
Rest in peace.
Peace.
But yeah, moving on to our next segment to, break the ice a little bit. The Would You Rather segment. Why don't you take it away, Dookie?
Okay, guys,
Okay.
would you rather learn everything 10 times faster or instantly master 10 things of your choice? What do you think, Dom?
Learn everything 10 times faster.
Everything 10 times faster. Interesting. Why? Why not just master 10 things?
Because I like to learn so many things, new things. Because
Oh,
I get easily bored, so I like to know many things.
nice. What
Mm-hmm.
about you? What about you, Han?
Yeah, I'm with Dom here. I like everything 10 times faster because if you do instantly master 10 things, there's no like progress. You don't have that feeling of satisfaction. It's
Yeah,
like you
exactly.
know the 10 things and then like that's it. You become a master of it. And then when you learn everything 10 times faster, you can keep learning, learning, learning. Like you can eventually become like master of almost everything. Like a bit like Tony Stark, where he finishes like quantum physics within overnight, something like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
But I feel like that's gonna be like way better than the instantly 10 things. What about you, Dookie? Do you
I
feel the
would
same?
I would actually side with you guys because
Oh,
I like some actual adventure and some extreme sports sometimes like skydiving, scuba diving, and it would be cheaper for me if I learn it 10 times faster.
right, right, right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll
Okay.
keep,
So we're
I'll
all on
keep,
the same side.
yeah, I'll keep learning more things.
Uh,
Yeah.
right, 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 right.
Right.
Okay. Yeah. Our guest here is actually as he said before, he's a
Yeah.
former athlete of a professional basketball player here in Indonesia. He was in one of the team, in the professional league. But yeah, Dom, why don't you tell us how did you get into the pro scene in the first place?
First of all, when I got chance to join Pro League when I was 16 years old at the time, and then
Mm,
Nice.
my parents wasn't allow me because that team was not so good, and then my parents was telling me that to focus on my university at the time, and then
all
yeah,
right.
I'm focusing on my university. Then I graduated. I already started working at the time. Then, but I cannot lie that I still have a passion in to become a pro basketball player.
Of
And
course, of course.
then I got an info that there is a IBL draft at the time. So the league drafting for the newcomers. Then
Right.
I sent my CV, and they track my record from my hometown, and then they choose me to join the IBL draft. After that,
Oh,
I
okay.
joined. Yeah, so they got a camp, a 1 week camp to check on my health, and then my readiness, and then they also have a camp for a week. We got practices from NBA D League coach,
Right.
and then all the managers and the coaches in all the teams in Indonesia was watching all of us at the time. And then
Oh, okay. So they
after a
were
week,
they were scouting you
yeah,
guys.
scouting us, and then
Okay.
after that, after the camp finished, a week later we got a draft night, and then one of the famous team in Indonesia was selecting me, and
Nice.
That's great.
that's the first time I got into the pro league.
I'm actually a bit
Right.
interested for all the basketball players. How tall are you?
I'm 184 centimeter.
Oh, nice.
But that's actually kind of in the shorter side, right, for a basketball player.
Yeah, I'm kind of not that tall. There is my teammates around 2 meters 4,
Damn.
2 meters 10.
Whoa.
Wow. Yeah.
They're buildings.
But yeah, that's like basketball standards.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I'm kind of surprised that, there's actually like a CV kind of deal. Like I
Yeah.
thought you send like videos or whatever, but it's
Yeah.
actually a CV. Did you know about that,
No,
Dookie, where you need to
I
send
actually
CV
didn't
for,
know.
being scouted?
No, actually.
Yeah,
Because
exactly. So,
then they want to track me
yeah,
from my history. So they also
right.
check on the association basketball at my hometown. So every hometown in Indonesia they have an association, right? From there they need to check my history because
Oh.
my name was
Oh,
there in that town.
Oh, so if you score, let's say, 10
okay.
points this game, they will record Dom scored 10 points, right?
Yeah,
Ah,
like that.
okay.
Yeah, and then they also track which competition that I already follow and what achievement did I already achieve, because
Nice.
they have the standard to be a professional player, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, so basically you must have all those things recorded down, and like if you don't have it recorded down by your like hometown association, that means basically you can't prove that
Yeah,
you did those stuff, right?
yeah, that's right.
Okay. Like when you were a professional basketball player, how far did you go? Did you like win a championship? How far did you and your team go? Did you get
Yeah,
MVP or something like that?
actually I feel blessed, when I come to the pro league at the first time I joined this team, they choose me. I was surprised because this team will have a new coach. It's an international
Oh,
coach.
okay.
It's from Lithuania.
Oh.
Lithuania.
Yeah,
Wow.
Lithuania.
For the
And then
for the people that don't know where's Lithuania, it's in Eastern Europe,
yeah, Eastern Europe.
close
Okay,
to
yeah.
Turkey.
And then
All right.
at the time I was surprised because this is a new coach, because he have new system, new character, unlike Indonesian coaches. And then he chose
Right.
me, and he was very good, very very good, very clever, and he's
I
so
see.
strict, very very strict. And then luckily at the first year I can feel that we can become the champion at that
Whoa.
year.
Really? Like right
Yeah,
away, you
right
feel that
away.
you can be a champion?
And yeah,
Wow.
we got
Is
the
that good,
champion,
huh?
from the
Oh,
preseason tournament we become the champion,
okay.
and then the season we also become the champion. And then
Wow.
there is a little competition, a 3x3, if you guys know, 3-on-3. Yeah,
Yeah, 3-on-3 basketball, half
yeah,
court, right?
yeah, half court 3x3. We also got
Okay.
the third place.
Wow.
That's the
So
first
so
games.
right away,
Yeah, that's right away. At
wow.
the same year, at the same season, I joined them and we become the champion.
Wow.
Interesting.
What
And
a
for
story.
and for your information, at the first I'm joining, there is only like 8 players in the team because most of the players that team have is already old, right? I mean, like
Hmm.
more than 35 years old, and they are planning to retire already. But our boss man, he
Mm-hmm.
asked for a favor from their players, these old players, to stay for another year because they got a very good coach.
Mm.
So yeah, they are staying for another year, and we got champions, man.
Nice.
Unbelievable, man.
Was it like the first time they got champions or like?
No, this team was very good teams. If in
Oh.
footballs in Spain, it's like Barcelona.
Oh,
It's something like that.
Oh.
nice.
So it's like a football in Spain. It's like Barcelona.
But for the couple of years, they already lost for I think 3 consecutive
Mm.
years. They didn't got into the final. So when I joined at the time, we got
Mm.
into the final and we got champions, both preseason and season.
Yeah. So,
And in Indonesian history,
oh
there
damn.
is never a team in a year got the 2 championship.
Nice. Congratulations.
Mm-mm-mm-mm. Damn. But yeah, that's
Thanks,
crazy,
thanks.
dude. It's like, do you think like you're like the good luck charm of this team? You know, you join and then they win.
I don't know, man, but I feel lucky. And another things
Mm.
that is good is we only lost one time for the
Wow. One
whole
match, you
season.
mean?
Damn.
One match only.
You mean like one? Oh, okay. Wow. That's
Should
a,
put you
that's
in
a
the
crazy
NBA.
record. You know, this sounds kind of fake, but like just so people maybe like can look it up. We're not saying the team right now, you know, just for the team and your name because for privacy reasons, you know.
Yeah.
But like, which year was this?
2018, 19.
Oh, okay. So
2018,
the
2019.
2018-2019 season
Yeah,
of
season. Yeah,
IBL, you know.
yeah.
So you
IBL.
guys can look it up, but like just for privacy reason, we're not disclosing exactly the name of the team and the athlete that the ex-athlete that we're speaking to. But yeah, when you were in the team, how are your day-to-day activities? You know, how are the practice, stuff like that.
Uh, because that was my first time to be a professional athlete. The life day-to-day activities is like only morning we got gym practice, and then we need to have a rest, and then we got a practice for in the not afternoon, around 4 p.m. 3
Mm-hmm.
or 4 p.m. we have another practice, and then after that we got rest again. So basically a day we got to practice, minimum one practice.
How many hours in the
Right.
gym or
Okay.
how many hours practicing at 4 p.m.?
Only 2 hours maximum.
2 hours each.
Hmm.
Okay,
Yeah,
Amri.
because it's different from Indonesian coach. If Indonesian coach, we can practice for 3 times, a day, and then one if it is not 3 times, only 2 times. For one time we can practice more than 2 hours, 3 hours. But this coach,
Hmm.
he focus on the perfectly training. So
Oh,
he
Ah.
just so he want to he don't want to make it so long. He want to make it short, but do it perfectly. So
nice.
he
Right.
push
Right.
us
So it's
like
like
that.
kind of like a balance thing, right?
Yeah, huh.
Mm,
Because he
Mm-hmm.
also thinks about our body, right? We need
Right.
rest. We need to maintain
nice.
our body, right?
Yeah.
Right. Right. I guess like most of the
Because
local
mm,
coaches, you know, they don't really, consider the amount of rest that they need. And because I think it's like a very Asian mentality where you keep working hard and
yes,
basically you'll get the reward, something like that. But
Yeah.
yes,
sometimes when it comes to like physical boundaries, there's some stuff where you need to stop and make your body recover, you need your body to recover with time,
yes, true.
and
Mm,
doing it overdoing it can become less
Injured.
efficient, and yeah,
yeah.
exactly, and you may become injured as well.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
yeah,
that's true.
Okay, I'm really interested. Having going into the pro league, what kind of perks do you get? Like from salaries to accommodation to food?
Um, so when the coach also control our food, not always the food, but he controls when, for example, we from morning practice, and then we got lunch after the morning practice. We take lunch, right, and then we go for rest. Usually we
Mm-hmm.
we take a nap, and then before we want to go for the practice, the coach always communicate with the dorm manager to give a fruits or
Oh,
peanuts for us
Oh.
for our snack before our training.
Oh,
Also
all right.
coffee or tea.
did you used to travel around a lot, like going to hotels or something like that?
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Oh, very nice.
Every week I change town. Every week.
Is it like a 5-star hotel or a
Mm.
2-star hotel or a 3-star?
Minimum four.
Oh, that's really
Wow.
impressive.
Mm,
Yeah.
Okay, what do?
But yeah, that's what you expect from a pro league, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
All the treatments.
Yeah, exactly.
But like every week they need to go to a different basketball court in different city.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Now here with a little bit
But
of a private question. How much do you get?
Uh,
Now you're free to not to say if you want, like in money.
if depends if it is because I'm a rookie, right?
Yeah.
A rookie
mm-hmm.
we got in US is around 1,000.
Oh, that's really
Mm.
nice.
Yeah.
What about a
But
professional?
if it is already like already national player, they can get around 2,000 above.
Damn,
Mm.
that's really nice.
If it is
Okay.
a player that we international player like from US, they can get around 3,000 above.
Oof.
Mm.
Did you have any international players in your team?
Yeah, we got two US players at the time.
Nice.
Oh, okay.
So
But
every team they can hire two international player.
okay. So like
That's how.
two international slots for every team. Uh,
Yes.
That's
but like any other like additional, treatments that, you didn't expect before or like anything like that.
Every 2 weeks we can go for a massage. So or the relaxation things they give. And then also yeah, every the end of the week we go to the hot tub.
oh,
Oh.
Hot and the cold tub,
Mm-hmm.
jacuzzi. Yeah, that
nice.
Right,
one.
right.
That is the good treatment, man.
Mm.
When I got I feel like when I got injured, my ankle was injured last time. Then I got to the that tub and I feel better, a lot better.
Nice.
But
Mm.
it's painful to go in the tub because it's really not that hot, but it's hot, and also it's
Mm.
cold, really cold.
Wow, okay. So it's
Yeah.
some kind of like therapy for your muscles.
Yeah, that's true. And
Mm.
every athlete needs that kind of thing, especially like hard sports like football, basketball, rugby. I think we
Mm.
need that kind of drug.
Nice.
Yeah, what about the girls? Are
Where,
you are, are
ni-
you are you okay talking about that?
nice way to slide it in,
For
Han.
a guy. For also, the owner always took us for a lunch or a dinner outside every 2 times a week minimum,
Mm-hmm.
like all you can eat stuff, meat. So we need protein, more protein.
Okay. Right, right, right.
And
Okay.
also, yeah, we sometimes the owner uh, took us to the club, but we cannot
Mm.
drink that much because
Right.
he just want us to feel happy, just for refreshing, but not to be drunk.
Right, right, right.
Like that.
Because you need to
Like,
maintain your health also, right?
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that's one of the entertainment. Yeah.
So
Uh,
I think we can move on.
uh, Okay, having all these perks, all these food, the salary, with the minimum salary of over $1,000, going from town to town, hotels. Why did you stop playing in the pro league, basically?
Yeah, because as you can see now in Indonesia, basketball is not that promising, you know. Because it's unlike in the US, the league it's already an industry, but now in Indonesia it's not a big industry. It's not a business. It's just if in Indonesia it's some kind like rich people that have a lot of money. They don't know how to spend it, so they spend on basketball because they got a hobby. They have a pride. If it is in the US, it's a part of the business. Everything is
Right.
it's a business. So that's why if
Oh.
like now my team was they got a strong financially, but there is also political inside the league. So
Oh,
my
okay.
team,
That's
Right.
my
nice.
owner, step out of the league, and then I decided
Mm.
to
Yeah,
I stopped.
it's interesting. Yeah.
That's very abrupt actually, but yeah,
Yeah.
I guess that's how you stop. It is very interesting, seeing it from pro league. But yeah, like for listeners, $1,000 might not mean like much, I guess, from
Yeah,
the outsider perspective, outside of Indonesia, obviously. But
of course.
here, most people when they just started,
Mm.
let's say you graduated fresh and like you have a business degree or something,
Mm.
mostly what you'll get is around like 400, $500,
Yeah,
as your starting salary. So this is
yeah,
like a double of that, almost like, triple in some cases. But yeah,
yeah,
because of the Indonesian currency, is actually quite a huge amount for $1,000.
yeah. This.
So, and also I think the reason why sports is not as huge in Indonesia as in the US, let's say, I think because also like the gambling factor, In the US, they have all this betting site that they do for sports, while in Indonesia
Yeah.
it's not legal to do that kind of stuff. So, I think that also
Actually,
is
actually, for that kind of betting, there is in Indonesia. You know, some of
mm,
the players here in Indonesia, they got kicked from the league because
mm,
they play match fixing. You know, do you ever heard that match fixing?
right. Yep.
Oh.
Right.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
Oh,
So they basically match fixing is where they plan to lose or plan to win just to win
yeah,
the bet or
that's
something like
true.
that.
Yeah,
So,
that's true.
but yeah,
So
it's not
some,
like exactly a legal thing in Indonesia to have a
yeah,
gambling site or like to do gambling. So I think that's also one of the big reason that sports are not thriving as much as it is in the US. But yeah, okay. So now that you are, an office worker, I believe, right?
yeah.
But how does it feel, going from a professional basketball player, and then going back to basically kind of like a normal life, as people say, being an office worker.
uh, to be honest, it's kind of hard for me because because for 1 year I've been exercising every day and now I cannot exercise that much. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
it's hard for me, but I need to follow, right? I mean the situation,
Mm-hmm.
the condition right now. So yeah,
Right.
I'm just trying to follow it,
Okay.
follow the flow.
Right. Just trying to adapt, with the
Yeah,
environment,
adapt,
basically. Just
adapt.
trying to survive, just like everybody else, just like me, just like Dookie, you know.
Yeah,
At least
but
at least you
I'm
you have a job.
still yeah, but actually I'm still maintaining my body. So I'm still going to the gym every
Right.
3 times in the week and also play one of the local team here 3 times a week too. So in I'm exercising for a full week and 1 day rest.
Right. Okay, yeah. That's very good, especially in the middle of the pandemic, We need to stay
Yeah,
healthy,
of
keep
course.
our immune system up and stuff like that.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's true.
Okay. What did you study exactly in high school and university? Do you
I'm
major in finance, engineering?
I'm more on the management. So my university, I took course on international business management.
Nice. So now what do you do exactly now? As you're an office worker right now.
I'm becoming more like assistant. Yeah,
Oh.
because
Okay, that's
I
good.
got a company owner from Hong Kong. He cannot speak Indonesian, right? So I communicate with him with English. So yeah, I help him with everything that he needs. About
Oh,
from the sales, marketing, and then about the laws, company laws, and to build up a brand also. So everything
Right.
that I can help, I
Okay.
will help.
Yeah. Okay. So like a personal
oh,
assistant, right?
nice.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, how's that? Is that fine? Like, do you feel like you're doing something, great, or is it like, it's okay, you know?
Actually, it's much many work to do, but yeah, I told you that I like to learn new things. So yeah, it's
Right.
okay. I'm
Okay.
grateful for everything what I'm doing right
Yeah,
now.
gotta keep that positive attitude, right?
Yeah.
That's great, man. That's
Yeah,
great.
exactly.
But I heard,
Especially during the
yeah,
pandemic.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, but I heard you got into we were talking before. You said you got into a semi-pro league.
Yeah.
Yeah, so how did you get into that?
There is a local team here. They got a local competition also. I mean, it's in the town. So I'm
Mm-hmm.
just playing around at the time. Then some team was like watching me and they liked me. They asked me to join their practice, so I joined them. Then I practiced for like several times. Then they kind of like me much, and then they asked me to join them
Oh,
with
okay. So you got
but
like scouted out of a street game?
yeah, like I'm just joining street practices play, and then suddenly they offer me to join their practices. Then I join them. Then they like, and they also offer me like small just for fun money. Then
Hmm.
I accept it.
Uh,
So yeah,
Okay, like a small appreciation
yeah,
for being in the team.
so basically you're doing it for fun and for the small amount of money.
yeah, for an extra, right?
Yeah, why not, right?
Why not?
Okay, Dom, can you tell us the difference between the pro league and the semi-pro league? How do you compare? How do they compare to each other?
Of course, from the time of practices for the pro team, it's every day. But for the semi-pro, it's only like twice a week. And then from the money also, also different.
Right.
But this
Yeah.
semi-pro team, the owner of the semi-pro team, he have a connection to another town. So sometimes, if there is a competition outside the town, he send his players to join out of the town team, and then play in that competition and got paid too. That's
Oh, okay.
the nice part.
Nice.
Like, do you still get the same like
Do,
4-star hotel treatment or?
Um, no, it's not. Maybe like 3 star, but
do you still enter tournaments and whatnot?
yeah, I'm still entering tournaments. But
Nice.
because of when I want to join the team, then suddenly there is pandemic and the tournaments all stop. So
Oh,
I didn't get the chance to represent them. And then
okay.
from the pro, because I'm the pro player, when I enter the semi-pro league, I cannot join them. I mean, like, cannot directly join them to play in the competition. I need to wait for
Hmm.
like 1 until 2 years, and then that's the time I can join them because it's the rule
Ah.
from the association.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
So, all right. So you kind of get like less salary, less of everything, which is
Yeah.
expected, but you still
Yeah.
kind of get the fun, right? And it's not as pressuring as being in a pro league per se.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm.
I can. And it's more enjoyable to play in the
Mm.
semi-pro.
Okay, so it's kind like that's the nice thing about it, right? Less of
Yeah.
everything, but more on the casual, fun side, more time
Yeah.
management and
That's true.
stuff like that. So
Yeah.
like you're.
Becomes like a hobby
Yeah.
basically,
Hobby.
Mm-hmm.
like a hobby.
So like it's like a semi-serious hobby, right?
Yeah.
And
And you got paid too,
Yeah.
right?
yeah, exactly. So you're still being, being like an office worker and also playing semi-pro at the same time. Like how do you balance that? Does it only happens on weekend or like is it at night? Like how do you balance your life
Yeah,
basically?
because most of the semi-pro league players are also working, so the competition will be after 6 p.m. Yeah, 6 p.m. minimum. Start at 6 p.m. So we can
Mm.
catch up. All the players can catch up with that, and also sometimes also if it is big tournament, they held it only Saturday and Sunday.
Oh, right.
So
So like
we as a players we can go for it. It's not
mm,
hard to manage it.
right. So like most of the tournaments would be just like a 2 days tournament or like basically weeks on end, but only on the weekends they will have matches, stuff
Yeah,
like that.
yeah, like
Mm.
that.
Okay, interesting, interesting. But do you not get like exhausted sometimes when you practice at night and then like you have work to do tomorrow in the morning?
Yeah, that's a problem. I have if in the office we already getting tired, right? And then
Right.
when I joining the practice, I cannot concentrate because I'm not that fit, right? Yeah, I
Mm-hmm.
feel that too. But as the time I can go with the flow. I can
Okay.
adapt it.
So like, do you have like any
Yeah, yeah.
advice? Let's say, one of my friends is working and he kind of wants to be, semi-serious on a sport, let's say.
Okay.
Like, do you have any advice on how to stay focused at work while at the same time maintaining the practice at night?
Of course, you need to when at the night you need to get enough rest and
Mm-hmm.
then 8 hours to sleep at night, and of course you need to eat healthy food,
Right, right.
and then if you can take a nap after the work for 15 minutes 30 minutes before you get started for the practice,
Mm-hmm.
go for a nap because it's
Right, right.
helping a lot.
Just make sure you don't oversleep, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
Miss your practice.
But yeah,
Yeah.
so that's the advice from Dom. Basically just maintain a healthy diet.
Yeah,
Took a little nap before practice. Make sure you have an alarm or something to go on though, because if
yeah,
you're a
of
heavy
course.
sleeper and like you just sleep and you miss your practice, that's gonna be like a beating or something. I don't know
Yeah,
what
yeah.
happened.
That's
But basically you let your team down and maybe like you won't get invited back. But
yeah,
oh,
that's true.
actually, I have one last question about it. Like, does everybody get paid semi-pro, or are there people that it's not even paid? They just play for fun, or like
Yeah,
how
there
does?
not all the players are got paid. Only some players
Mm,
only. If it is us, there is a player that just for fun.
okay, that's interesting. But yeah,
Yeah,
Dookie, do you have any more like questions for Dom?
Basically, do you get also paid just because you used to be in a pro league? Do they know that?
yeah,
Or
yeah. They know that
okay.
Okay, yeah.
because I'm an ex-pro, so they know that the quality of the playing, right? I mean how we
Right.
play.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
yeah, just for to make
Mm-hmm.
us as a ex-pro to play focus, so they give money because sometimes if there is no
Yeah,
money,
yeah.
the ex-pro wasn't playing for that serious, right? Just for fun.
Right, right,
But if it
right,
is there is a
Yeah,
money,
yeah, for fun.
there is a driving to be a serious.
right. For
Yeah,
Yeah.
sure, there needs to be a little bit of drive. Even as an employee, as an intern,
yeah,
you'll be at first you'll be like, but then if they don't keep paying you, in the end you'll lose, motivation. So money
yeah.
is a good motivation for most people. But yeah, we are now moving to our closing segment, which is the Reddit stories. This time it's from an Ask Reddit thread posted by user ThorGOT. Athletes of Reddit, how have you used your carefully honed skills in day-to-day life? Any sprinters who've chased down a mugger, or swimmers who've escaped from a sinking ship, table tennis players who fear no flies. So this guy started right away as his post saying, I'll start, although it's pretty arbitrary. I run middle to long distance and have for 2 decades. The level of fitness constantly gives me better options regarding parking. I'll happily park 100 extra meters from door if to get a nice shady spot. Drive my wife insane though. Before I had kids, I used to do all my shopping at a jog, but that would irritate mall security. Another bonus is organizing things like taking my car for service. I really enjoy option dropping the car off and running home. I've also had occasion to run for help once on a cold winter's night in a mountain where if we hadn't had anyone capable running 10 kilometers at the drop of a hat, things could have got interesting. But I fantasized the day I got to spend a mile gradually chasing down a purse snatcher. So, Dom, as an athlete, have you like used any of your like basketball skills and like translate it into real life?
A lot.
Okay, like what?
Being on time is one of the things.
Mm.
Yeah, because
That's actually an unexpected answer. I didn't expect that.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, elaborate.
simple things, right? Simple things in life. You need to be on time. So when I was being in the pro players, we need to, if we want to go for a practice, we need to be at the court 2 hours before the practice started.
Mm.
For what? For stretching, for video, to get ready.
Mm.
That's
Okay.
we need 2 hours for.
Okay.
Nice.
The preparation is 2 hours. One
Alright.
until 2 hours. So
Mm-hmm.
we need to be on the court before the time practice 2 hours before.
Okay, so that's one of the thing.
Yeah.
I think you will have more, right? But I'm gonna read just some of the comments right here in the thread. This is by user TDRing16. I compete in track and field in a wheelchair. So this guy is a Paralympic, no, not Paralympic, para-athlete, sorry.
Okay.
And now I'm able to get to class from anywhere in the building of my school under 30 seconds, and the biggest slowdown is the elevator. So this guy is Paralympic, track and field, on a wheelchair, and he becomes super quick that he goes from classroom to classroom within 30 seconds. Okay, Dookie, like, let's say if you're an athlete, what athlete will you be? Because obviously we're not.
I'm a truncated dude.
Okay.
What athlete?
Yep.
Maybe I think I would be a football player.
Really?
Yeah.
Like-
because they actually run. They're skillful. They're
So basically skillful with
yeah.
your legs. Like, you'll just
Basically
translate it
skillful
into
with my
like
legs.
running and like stamina in like your life.
Yeah, exactly.
I feel like
Because basically, yeah, but like really any athlete, because like pro athletes, they work really hard and they have like good stamina, good body shape, good physique, everything.
Mm-hmm.
But like I would prefer, because this the soccer sport is like popular in my area, so I would be
Right.
a soccer player, probably.
Right.
Yeah.
But seeing you as on the chunky side, maybe you're better at, UFC or something like that, Maybe you can actually beat
Oh,
people
yeah.
up. What do you think about that?
Yeah.
Maybe at the heavyweight. I would sit on them. And
Yeah, but like
they'll
you'll be
just
like
tap out.
really like muscular, after all the practice that you have.
Yeah.
Then
yeah,
you can like protect people,
Yeah. Oh,
That's
that
like-
would be actually good. Yeah.
right? I think like that will be like the most, I feel like translatable. I don't know how to say, but like it's like you can move it to real life like very easy. The
Yeah.
fighting skills.
I was gonna say it's gonna be the most useful in real life.
Exactly. As
Maybe
in,
someone is beating up your kid. Some
Mhm.
father is beating up your kid. I beat him up. Someone broke into my house. I beat him up.
right. Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Actually,
there's-
if if I'm not being a basketball player, I want to be a boxer.
Oh, really? Wow,
Yeah.
interesting. Because you just like beating people up, or what? What's happening here?
No, because as you can see in Indonesia, all the boxers are always fitter weight. There is no middleweight or heavyweight.
Right.
So
Right.
I'm thinking that I can be a middleweight at least.
Right. Yeah, that's
Right?
true. Like everyone from Indonesia who fights are basically very skinny and like short.
Yeah.
It's always like the featherweight champions, or maybe even flyweight is the lowest
Yeah.
one that I know. But yeah, I'm gonna read another comments here from user SkinII. I played tournament level tennis since I was about 14 years old. When I was around 30, I was working for a landscaper and there were wasps swarming around the guy running the backhoe. He didn't have time to move to another of the yard. another yard to work and had finished where he was. So I nailed a disc of wood to a 2x2 stake, climbed up to the backbone with him, and swatted wasp away until he was done. I must have killed over 100 wasps with hardly any misses. I felt more like an action figure than I ever did actually playing tennis. Okay, that's kind of funny.
Wow.
That's like crazy. He killed like so many wasps using his tennis swing skill.
That guy
But
is a hero.
well, yeah, sort of. But Dom, any other skills that you want to talk about that you translate into real life?
Did you need to jump so high to grab something off the top shelf?
Right, or like throw something
Yeah.
and like hit someone, like a thief or something, you throw a basketball.
No.
No? All right.
One of the thing is when I was in the pro league, we as a players we came from different cities. We came from different cultures. Then we need to
Mm-hmm.
blend as one team, as a family at the time, because
Mm-hmm.
that coach always said that we are a family. So we need to
Mm-hmm.
eat together, stay together, fight
Right, right.
together. So what I got from him is we need to learn every when we meet people where to be our colleagues, our friends,
Mm-hmm.
best friends, we need to learn about their characters. We need to learn about
Right.
their cultures. We need to
Mm-hmm.
understand them because we are different, right?
Right,
Because
right, right.
like last time we some of my teammates got fight each other,
Mm-hmm.
especially from Indonesian and the US players also
Right.
got fight. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
small fight, not that kind of big, but
Right, right,
still a
right.
fight, right? That can impact on their games.
Right, right, right.
So yeah, we need to understand each other well. That's
Okay.
what I learned.
Yeah, so
So
you know
some
the
social skills, basically.
But yeah, so this is like the little things, right? That Dom picked up out of professional career. So it's not always like the throwing the ball. It's not always the running. It's the
Yeah.
little things that you learn, like discipline. Being on time, and also basically like tolerance. Understanding each other,
Yes, that's
being
true.
sympathetic to other people. Sometimes will not only affect you in basketball game, but also real life. So
Yeah, that's
those
true.
are actually very important lessons. They're subtle. They're not a
Yeah.
huge thing, but they are important life skills that I think everybody needs to have. We have two more comments here. I'm gonna read one, and Dookie is gonna read the last one. So from the user MedicineMan81, I used to be a baseball pitcher. My velocity has tapered off, but I still have pinpoint accuracy. My company recently had a summer picnic event, which included a chance to dunk all the higher execs in a dunk tank. Okay, so basically, where you hit a target and then the person will fall into the water. And
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
it's also a
Yeah.
useful skill to kill spiders, insects, and any curveball shape will just get into a house basically. But yeah, that's from the baseball player. And
Became an exterminator just because of baseball. Killing insects
yeah,
and spiders and everything.
yeah, he'll do
Yeah.
well in those, what is it called? A parade, not parade,
Yeah. It's a festival.
but like
Carnival. Yeah,
carnival,
carnival.
carnival, right?
Yeah.
Like carnival, yeah.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
true.
But yeah, why don't you read us the last one, Dookie? Oh, user,
User
user, user.
D Benz. I'm a climber thinking bouldering or sport climbing. I've been climbing 3 stories. Oh my god. To get back into my dorm one night. Because I locked myself and the window was open. Damn, that guy is Spider-Man. 3 stories. Imagine if he
Oh
fell.
man,
Oh my god. And that's crazy, man.
exactly, dude. But yeah,
Yeah.
he is a climber. You know, he's been doing bouldering and
Yeah.
like sport climbing, and understandably, he can climb like three stories of buildings just to get into his dorm.
Well,
So
Spider-Man.
he locked himself outside.
yeah, imagine if he locked himself outside and
He didn't know
like
how to climb.
nobody opening the door for
He
him.
didn't know how to climb.
Yeah, exactly. He didn't know how to climb. Maybe like if it's winter or something, he may freeze.
Yeah.
Never know.
Uh,
But seeing how the window was open,
yeah.
I don't think it's actually, yeah. What do you think, Dom? Like, do you think these are like crazy, or do you think this makes sense?
I think it's crazy.
Crazy.
Crazy?
I think it's possible.
Three
Why?
It's
stories.
possible. You don't know.
3 stories.
Yeah. All right then. I think that's all the time we have for today. I would
Yeah.
like to thank our guest, Dom. Thank you so much for
Thank you,
coming.
thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for having
Yeah,
me. Stay healthy. God bless always.
that was so insightful, and like we learned quite a bit of things
Yeah.
in the professional, athlete world that we've never heard before. But yeah, you guys can listen to us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and many other podcast platforms for the recent episodes, and all the episodes are on YouTube. Trash Talk with Han and Dookie. And it's been me, Han,
It's been me, Dookie.
and see you guys next time.